I've got really exciting news. I'm super pumped about this. I've been working on this for many weeks, in fact, and probably you could say even months. And now I'm ready to announce our 1 day, full day in-person intensive for members only of the Startup Selling Program. So how's this going to work? So we're going to host this in San Francisco on March the 18th. It's a Friday. So if you're in San Francisco, great. It'd be easy to get to. I know some people are in different places. If you can fly in, that's awesome as well. And so as a full day, 1 day intensive, what that means is we're going to focus on 3 key areas of your business. So everything we do here in startup selling is focused on finding customers, growing revenue, and building your sales process. And so we're going to start around 9 o'clock in the morning, have you come in, we'll have coffees and bagels, kind of get you fueled up, ready to go. And then at 9:30, we're going to start on the dot. And I've got a couple of really specific activities that we're going to do together to start focusing on those 3 areas. And so it's going to be a workshop in a sense that I'm going to be leading and facilitating. You're going to be doing a ton of work, and you're going to get a lot of feedback from me. There's going to be a lot of feedback with each other, sharing ideas, sharing what's working, what's not working, and then overall just improving everything that we're doing. So the whole goal of our time together is to make sure you walk out of there with any open questions that you have answered, and that ultimately you've got a really clear plan for the next 3 months moving forward. So like I said, we'll start 9:30 on the dot and we'll get rolling. Then we'll take a nice big break for lunch, give you a chance to walk around and make some phone calls if you need to make some phone calls, whatever that is. We'll come back in the afternoon. We'll do the same thing, a couple more sessions together. Heavy workload on you. This is intensive. This is getting you doing a lot of work, filling in those gaps in your process, identifying ways that you can constantly improve. And then we'll finish up about 5 o'clock. And then afterwards, if you want to join me for dinner, then we can do that in San Francisco. We'll find a place that's reasonably priced. That'll be, more importantly, a lot of fun, because the company that we'll have together with each other is far more important than some fancy schmancy kind of restaurant that we can find in San Francisco. So that's the way the day is going to work. Let's see, other logistics. So most importantly, bring yourself, of course, and you're also totally invited to bring any of the teammates that you're working with. So I know in many cases I'm working with just one person at your company, and you've got 2 or 3 other people in the background that are helping you, that are supporting you, that you're taking the ideas that we're working on together and you're sharing that and having them implement. So if you want to bring a couple of those people with you, that's great. Bring them along, give them some exposure. Work on these projects together when we're in that place in San Francisco. So let's see, other logistics. Other than that, just come ready, come prepared. So you've got about 6-7 weeks from the time that this posts to get ready. I'll be sending a lot more information, including the exact location where we'll be hosting this event. Again, it'll be in San Francisco. So I want to give you plenty of runway to get set up and make sure that you block that whole day off so that you can be focused on this workshop. If you're flying in, if you're somewhere on the West Coast, you might be able to squeeze in an early morning flight. Get there just in time to get things rolling in at 9:30 and then leave that night if you want to. If you're coming from other places, then you probably want to come in the day before, and then potentially you could leave that night if you want, or hang out for the night and then head back to your home on Saturday. Whatever you want to do, or hey, make a weekend out of it. It's up to you. So that's kind of the main stuff right now. Like I said, plenty more details coming along the way. I wanted to make sure that to get this announced as soon as possible. So the big date, March the 18th, which is Friday, in San Francisco, 1 day, full day intensive, members only. Bring yourself, bring your team, and I'll bring everything else. I'll bring the intensity, I'll bring the energy, I'll bring the excitement, and most of all, we're going to leave there with a really clear plan to cover up any of the gaps or risks or any places where you feel like you could use a little bit of additional help. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I am so excited to be doing this and ready to bring this out to you. So that's it for now. Just all you need to do at this point, just click register on this page and let me know how many people you're bringing with you. Is it just you? Is it you and 1 or 2 other people from your team? Whatever that is, just so that we can start getting counts and I can find the location that we're going to need in order to house enough people. So if there's only going to be 10 of us, we'll get one place. If there's going to be 25, 30 of us, then I want to make sure we've got space for everyone. So that's all you need to do right now. Just tell me if you want to come, RSVP, how many people you're bringing, and then I'll start shooting out and feeding more of the details over the coming weeks. So that's it. Let's do this. Ready to rock and roll? Awesome.